Hi everybody, I'm Nicholas Feitel, and welcome to Fart Friends. This over here is my fart friend Tucker Sparkman.
Hi.
Tucker is a very funny young man. He's part of Boogie Manja, which is a sketch show that's here monthly at the Treehouse, and where we are taping right now.
Yeah.
And you can come see him. What is it? Every third Tuesday of the month? Is that correct?
I believe so, yes. The
Great.
third Tuesday. So we've
With
got one coming
Allice
up.
and Janney, right?
Yeah, Allice and Janney.
Okay, great. So we're here to talk about farts. I guess it's the first episode, so I'll talk a little bit about mine. I fart very frequently. Unfortunately, as Tucker could tell you, I farted many, many times while talking to him recently.
I will say that the smell was never an issue.
No, thank you for that. I will say that the window was open in this office, which I think makes things easier. Good ventilation. Yeah, I'm glad that the smell wasn't a problem. Sometimes I think that farts get trapped in your pants if you're wearing long pants.
Yeah, I think that's probably an issue for me sometimes.
Okay, so do you have any particular stories you want to share with us or you think maybe first you could generalize what your farts are like usually? Are they heavy? Is it like a big bubble? Is it loud? Are they silent? Smelly? Non-smelly?
I do have a good mix of loud and quiet. I would say that mostly they're loud,
Okay.
and then sometimes I get an SBD, silent but deadly.
Okay, cool.
I find that they usually carry an odor to them. That's usually on the slightly sweeter side.
Yeah, can I ask you a question? Do you like the smell of your farts?
In that kind of self-loathing kind of way. Yeah.
Yeah,
it feeds my self-loathing well.
It's familiar.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you have problems with wetness? I know sometimes I do.
Occasionally I worry a little bit. It's very rare, but for the most part, no. I'm pretty dry. It's more like an air blast.
Do you leave the room to fart?
No.
Me neither. Yeah.
I recently switched my my breakfast choice to oatmeal.
Yeah.
And oatmeal is very high in fiber, and it apparently, I looked online. It takes your body a little adjustment to get used to a high fiber diet. So those first few days that I was on oatmeal as my daily breakfast choice, it was really bad. I was farting a lot.
See, my conception, and it's probably a misconception, would be that because I eat a lot of ethnic food. I try to eat a different cuisine for every single meal.
Okay.
Or not too repeating is basically what I try to do.
Yeah.
I always thought that if you ate oatmeal or bland foods, that they would cause you not to fart as much.
Well, now that I've been eating oatmeal pretty much every day, then it's not causing me
okay.
farts.
So it was just a transition.
Yeah, I will say that coffee does make me fart.
Oh.
Yeah.
I believe that.
Do you not have that issue?
I think it's hard for me to separate what makes me fart or not. I think one of the things that's going to be a recurring question here. I've been trying to figure out if I'm lactose intolerant or not, and I feel like milk does make me fart.
Okay.
But it doesn't make me shit fart or anything terrible like that.
Sure.
Are you lactose intolerant at all?
I don't know because I don't consume a lot of dairy these days, and as you saw,
for health reasons or
no, it's just when I was growing up, I drank milk every night for dinner. I am from Connecticut.
Oh, cool.
An hour outside the city,
Cool.
Stamford. And as you saw earlier, I drink my coffee black.
I saw that. Yeah.
So I don't have that aspect in my coffee. But yeah, I don't think I have a lactose thing. I might have a gluten thing.
Oh,
my mom has a gluten thing.
Fart wise or just diet wise?
Just diet wise, and I'm sure. Well, I definitely have. Irritability in my bowels at times, and often farting is the release for that. It's kind of like the release valve, like if you have an emergency shut-off valve where you need to vent the pressure.
Yes.
I find that sometimes I have a fart that just feels like a huge load just got let off my stomach.
Oh, sure, and I agree with that. And I think a lot of times when people think that they need to like poop very badly, it's because there's like a fart that's like there's gas that's like holding up that.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not sure if this is still the beginning stages of the series, so I'm not sure if that's going to be something that we talk about generally, or if it's off topic. But for now, we're exploring that.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, do you have anything else you'd like to add, or you know?
I'll say that I tend to be proud of my farts.
Yeah.
I own it. I'm not one of these people who's like shies away from it. I think we have our bodies and they need to deal with the things that we put into our bodies. So usually if I fart and it's I'll usually announce it. Just I apologize as well. If it's a smelly one, I'm like, oh man, I'm sorry about that. But if I've got an air horn blast, I'll raise my hand and say, "Yep, that was me."
I'll just say the word fart usually.
Yeah.
Some people think it's funny, but the thing is, and I really like to. If there's like a moral to all of this, it's that this is a natural thing. We can't help it, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, there's nothing to be ashamed of. I think.
Yeah, own your farts.
Own your farts. All right, great. Well, Tucker was Tucker Sparkman. It was a great pleasure to talk to you. I think we're going to shake hands right now.
Yeah, thank you. Hey,
we are now fart friends.
Yeah.
Great. See you guys next time.
Bye.